An original presentation by Demidecano, Unstoppable Energy, the ultimate guide to every dance style. All right, lace up your sneakers and grab some ibuprofen because we're about to sprint through the history of human kinetic chaos. Here are 10 dance styles that prove we'll do anything to music except sit still. We start with ballet. It's the art of looking like a graceful swan while your toes are screaming like they're in a medieval torture device. Pro tip, if you aren't shaking like a leaf on a windy day, you aren't doing it right. Fun fact, a male dancer lifts about 1.5 tons of ballerinas during a single performance. That's like bench pressing a Toyota Corolla while wearing tights. Next up, hip-hop. It's cool, it's urban, and it's the only dance style where accidentally tripping can be rebranded as a power move if you land with enough attitude. Fun fact, the moonwalk wasn't actually invented by MJ. He learned it from street dancers, who called it the backslide, and a mime named Marcel Marceau. The 70s gave us disco. Basically, you just point at the ceiling, then point at the floor, and repeat until you look like a human strobe light. It's the only dance that requires 40% rhythm and 60% polyester. Fun fact, the famous Stayin' Alive beat is used by medical professionals to train for CPR because it's the perfect tempo for chest compressions. Next is flamenco. Flamenco is the art of being incredibly angry at the floor. You stomp like you're trying to kill a very fast spider, all while wearing enough ruffles to hide a small family. Fun fact, it was originally performed without music, just the sound of stomping feet, clapping, and singing. It's essentially the original unplugged concert. Next is breakdancing. Breakdancing, where the floor is your best friend and your spine is an optional suggestion. It's the only sport where spinning on your head is considered a career choice. Fun fact, it's officially an Olympic sport as of the 2024 Paris Games. Your spinning on your head hobby is now a gold medal pursuit. Next is salsa. Salsa is spicy, fast, and requires a partner you trust not to elbow you in the teeth. It's basically what happens when your legs have a caffeine addiction. Fun fact, it isn't just a dance, it's a sauce. The name was coined in New York in the 1960s to describe the spicy blend of Cuban and Puerto Rican rhythms. Next is the moonwalk or popping. Michael Jackson's moonwalk, the ultimate glitch in the Matrix. It's the perfect way to look like you're walking toward your responsibilities while actually backing away from them at high speed. Fun fact, the robot became a global phenomenon after a young Michael Jackson performed it on Soul Train in 1973. Next is contemporary. Contemporary dance is deep. You roll on the floor, reach for the ceiling, and look generally confused about gravity. If the audience doesn't ask, "Is he okay?" or "Is he art?" you failed. Fun fact, it was born as a rebellion. Dancers got tired of the strict rules of ballet and decided to dance barefoot to prove they didn't need fancy shoes to be deep. Next is tap dance. Tap dancing is just drumming with your feet. It's great for expression, but it's the fastest way to get evicted from a second-floor apartment. Fun fact, in 1946, dancer Ann Miller broke a world record by tapping 598 times per minute. That's faster than some machine guns. Lastly, the dad dance.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Caught the flash of city light, moving like a satellite. Got that fire in your soul, watch you taking all control. We can feel the
The most legendary style, the dad dance. A frantic combination of the lawnmower, the shopping cart, and checking my lower back for a slipped disc. It's not about the beat, it's about the cargo shorts. Fun fact, studies and mostly common sense suggest this style is physically impossible to perform without white New Balance sneakers and a slightly offbeat clap. Which one of these do you think you could actually pull off at a wedding without clearing the room? Thanks for sweating through that rhythmic disaster with me. And since we've officially sacrificed our dignity to the beat, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before the soreness sets in and you forget how to use your thumbs.